Reports recently linking Celtic with a move for Scotland midfielder Scott McTominay. Of course, I believe Eric Ten Hag, he wants to balance the books and he wants to get rid of McTominay, right? And let's just bury people who bury McTominay. I'm not saying McTominay's the greatest player of all time, but he gets absolutely thrown under the bus for United. He gets played in a defensive midfielder position, and that's just not what the guy should be played as. See, any time for Scotland, he actually is in a bit more of an attacking midfield role. He scores goals, and he scores goals for United as well. Yeah, and it's not like I'm not saying Steve Clarke has never played this guy defensively. Of course, he played him. I think he was centre back against that in that playoff game against Serbia, and he let in a goal for a corner. Absolutely, but I think McTominay, his best strengths are obviously going forward. So, and it's not just been Ten Hag. Mourinho did it. Ollie did it, and I can't really remember where did McTominay even come from. It seems did McTominay literally just come through the ranks at United? I'm not too sure because one minute he was there and he was there for good sort of ordeal. So I'm not really too sure what's happened there. But Celtic have been linked with a move for McTominay. I've seen articles for the Daily Record saying there's only two things stopping it: a transfer fee and the wages. Well, way to dumb it down for all of us at home, guys. Oh, a transfer fee and the wages. Isn't that every fucking transfer? Honestly, that is absolutely ridiculous. But as I said, Ten Hag wants him off the wage bill. Celtic were linked. It's kind of died down a wee bit, but West Ham look like they could be hijacking it, as it says here. West Ham are interested in a deal to sign Scotland midfielder McTominay with manager Davy Moyes really interested in him, and also he's interested in Belgian midfielder Amadou Onana. I'm not really too bothered about that, but how much is McTominay's transfer value? I hear some people saying in the back, well, the fact if he played for England, right? If his nationality was English, even though I mean some people will say his nationality is English at the same time, his transfer value would probably be way up since he plays for United, Premier League, English tax boom, right? But obviously plays for Scotland. And it says here, according to Transfer Market, he is worth 27 million euros. Mad, isn't it? Citizenship Scottish, place of birth. He was born in Lancaster, the land of the free. I've never been to Lancaster. If anybody, I don't really give a fuck, man. But 25 million euros. I've seen Celtic recently linked with a move for a guy that's worth 15 million euros or 15 million quid. I could maybe see Celtic paying that. They paid, 12 for Edward. So I don't think 3 more is out the question, really. But 25 million, man. I think that's a push even for any sort. I mean, could Rangers and Celtic combine even make that fee? Who knows? But I think McTominay would be a good signing for the league overall. Personally, I do not want Celtic to sign him because I think he is a good player. I know in January he was linked with a move to Rangers, but that obviously, a loan move, that obviously fell through. But any old firm, you would be stupid not to want this guy in your team. I'm sorry, I don't see any disadvantage of this guy bringing to your team. I mean, I know some people are like, oh well, he's not a good defence. Just play him an attacking midfielder, man. Bringing this guy off the bench if you need goals would be great, but then again, would he be on the bench if he was at Rangers or Celtic? Who knows, troops. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, peace. Oh hell yeah, Stone Cold used to say.